race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer, and this isn't Supercross, it's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak, and Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday! Be there!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fishy Hour. Today's a special episode. We're doing the round one results for Spotty Bowl San Diego region 2023 first round. Welcome. And to help me with the show, did all the work, him and Eric, of getting all the stats prepped, working on it late into the evening, late into the night, last minute. Thank you for all the work you do, Brian and Eric, and bringing in the current champ and the reigning champ for 2021, 2022. Here we go. Bringing Mr. Brian Likes to Fish. What up, Brian? Let's go, Brian. All right, we gotta take advantage of the intro while we still can. I don't know. I think you have a good running for this year too, Brian.
You think? No way. There's so many people that want to beat me this year. The list is long. The competition this year is insane. Yeah, last year was insane too, but man, this year I think Eric says we have close to 90 people, and to me, the people in the tournament this year are the best. Hands down, the best spotty fishermen in Southern California. And we got LA too now coming in, which is awesome. We get to see what's going on up there.
It's crazy.
I know. So we got two divisions or two areas now, San Diego and LA. It's going to be crazy.
It's good. And if it's your first time here watching this show because you're here for the results, welcome. This is Fishy Hour. When we're not doing show results, we're doing, like the intro says, bay fishing with Roman and Brian. We talk about bay fishing, and all those techniques can be applied to freshwater, most of them. And of course, if you're not fishing in the bays that we fish, San Diego and Mission Bay, they can still be applied to your bays. So stay tuned, hang out, and come back on Wednesday. We have a special episode. We'll announce that in the introduction stuff and the announcements, I guess.
Angler says he's here for PB shoutouts. I bet you are. Salty.
Yeah, PB shoutouts is nice.
Stick around, guys. If you're new to the show, we got a segment at the end called PB Shoutouts, and during PB Shoutouts, we're doing Spotty Bowl Biggins, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Biggins.
So, yep, and if you want to be featured in PB Shoutouts, all you gotta do is we'll give you the information too. But first, if you're new here, this is how we start the show. Just real quick, keep everything respectful. If you have any questions at any point during the show, even this episode show, even this results show, please put your question in the chat, and someone will politely answer your question if we don't catch it. Okay. I don't tolerate any rudeness, any weirdness in the chat. So please don't be that guy that gets booted and you just showed up. Okay. So
Kevin.
Nice.
Ken, the fishing pool. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ken? How are you? I haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Awesome to have you back.
Very nice. Very nice. Cool. And all right. So we're at 40 viewers. Let's get the show rocking. Do me a favor, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and we will continue on with the show. So hit that like. If you're watching from a tablet or a phone, you might have to close the chat so you can get back to the like button. Hit that like button, and then come right back into the chat. Okay, so the way we start the show is with the little segment we call Pop Top. So usually Brian does it first, and I'll go second, but here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, tell me the best Pop Top you ever heard in your life. 1 being the worst. Rate this Pop Top. That's so funny. You need to hold the pop closer to your alien mic.
What?
There you go. When you turned it on, it sounded like there's a spaceship landing.
I got a mega mic.
Are you being abducted?
Pop up.
That's so funny. If you enjoy the camaraderie and the spirit of our chat, guys, it continues in the Discord when the show isn't running, and you can come and join our Discord. It's the Mad Max Fishing Club Discord. It's free to join our club. You just gotta be a cool dude, chill, and be what's it called? Generous with your knowledge and patient with questions you get. If you don't want to answer a question, you don't have to answer it. But if you can, please do. And if you have questions, just ask away. People won't beat up on you for being you. Okay. All right, here we go.
Zachary give me a 9. Gonzalez give me a 8. Dan 8. Pretty good. Not my best. Benjamin, thank you. 10.
Dario's jogging.
Ken
Nice.
wants to know how to join MMFC.
Who does?
Ken does.
Ken. Oh, Ken, all you got to do is there's no real official way to join. You just join our Discord server, become part of our community, show up to the show, watch my videos on YouTube. And in Discord is where we organize all of our outings and just keep in touch within the group. It's kind of like, think of it as like a Facebook group, but without any advertising and any like weirdness trying to like make people fight with each other. So it's super chill in there. Nothing but fishing and positive vibes. Okay. And that's how you would become a member. We don't charge a fee because we want to be able to kick people out that don't fit the group. Okay. So, I forgot. First comment of today was like at 4 p.m. when I listed it by Mr. Michael Chan. What up, Michael? Shout out.
Michael.
And then we'll give the first like to the first comment up here today. The first like to Leonard. What up, Leonard? Cool.
Let's play creepers. Come on, Leonard. It's not too late to enter Spotty. Get in there.
All right. Very cool. What's up, Michael? Welcome. What's up, Jesse? Oh, nice. I see Jesse in here, Dave. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to see everybody in here. All right.
Hopefully, Jeff, you're fishing the OC tournament.
So, in addition to the scores for round 1 of Spotty Bowl, here's what we have for you guys. Go ahead and let's do the.
You got to do your top pop top.
Right. Scale of 1 to 10 to be the best pop top you ever heard in your life. 1 being the worst. Rate this pop top.
Good one.
Damn, that was deadly, dude. I'm gonna give myself a round of applause on that one. Oops.
What's up, Michael? It's been a while too. Haven't seen you on the water lately. Hope everything's going good.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Roman. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying a nice beverage. All right, guys. So here's how the show is going to work tonight. We're going to do a few announcements here real quick. We're going to keep them pretty brief because we all know why a lot of you guys are here, and that is to hear the results for Spotty Bowl Session 1. After we do a few, we're going to go into side pots. I'm going to announce all the side pots, the people that are currently leading side pots. I'm going to show that. Then I'm going to do weekend warrior results, shore results, pro results, master results. And then please hang around at the end after you hear your results because we got a segment called PB Shoutouts. We got a really cool one this week. A lot of cool pictures of people sending in pictures of local fish they caught with some stories, so we can see what's going on in our local waters. And then if you caught a spotty during the tournament that's bigger than 15 inches, your fish will be showcased on Spotty Bowl
biggins. I timed it.
There you go. Hang out for that. All right. First announcement, guys. So you guys just fished round 1 in San Diego. Our next event is next month. It's once a month. But coming up on January 20th through 22nd, the LA Orange County division starts up in Alamitos Bay. So if you guys want to fish, get crazy, and you want to fish both San Diego and LA and Orange County, you can do both. Just sign up for both Spotty Bowls. I'll be fishing up there, the Orange County events, as many as I can. Right now, Orange County, we got 21 people signed up. I know in Spotty Bowl San Diego, a lot of you guys waited till the very end to sign up. You can sign up anytime throughout the year. But yeah, we've got 21 people signed up, so it doubled in 1 week. So it's getting there, guys. I think Orange County is going to be a good event. I want to see what those bays hold compared to ours. We're gonna have a lot of stats at the end of the year too, guys.
That's
San
super
Diego
cool.
Bay, Mission Bay, Alamitos Bay, Newport. We're gonna see, what bay has the biggest fish. With all these awesome anglers catching and submitting all these fish. We're gonna have a lot of stats, right, Adobo?
Really cool. Guys, if you see somebody in the chat type in bit, that means that they're letting us know that they came into the chat. They're watching the show. They're enjoying it. They hit the like button, and if you hit the like button, type in bit in the chat. That way we know that you hit like. So much appreciated.
Okay, and if you guys are part of the MMFC or part of Spotty Bowl or whatever, we have a Saturday meetup this Saturday. I know the weather might be kind of shaky at the end of the day, but I think the morning's looking okay Saturday morning. So we're going to do a meetup. You want to talk about the meetup, Roman?
Yes. Well, we're gonna be meeting at our usual spot, I guess nowadays, San Diego Bay. Where you're doing the It's basically on the name. Liberty Station launch, the stand-up paddleboard. If you go on Google Maps and look for Mad Max Fishing Club launch, parentheses, Farragut Street, that'll come up right on the map. You could go park in the parking lot right there. It's basically the south end of the Liberty Station Park. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're trying to launch at 7, so I made a little compromise. I'm gonna get up a little earlier than I normally would for fishing, I guess. I'll be there ready to launch at 7. So I'll probably show up like around 6:30 because it takes me about 30 minutes to 20 minutes to get set up and then walk my kayak down the path to the actual launch. We're gonna fish until about 11 or 12 because I think it's supposed to rain around that time. If you want to stay longer, and even if you don't want to stay longer, I recommend if you have all of your fishing rain gear to bring it out, test it out, have it with you. You know, if you have a big enough kayak, throw it in one of the hatches. If not, put it in a backpack somewhere just so you have it just in case you need it. I'll probably be rocking my foul weather gear anyway until it gets too hot.
I know I will.
But yeah, Brian's gonna be there. We caught him on one weekend where he actually doesn't have a tournament to fish, so we're gonna make him fish with us.
I'm pre-fishing for the SBS tournament that week.
That's right. So it's gonna be a fun outing. There's no fee, no requirement. You can show up earlier if you want to fish earlier. You could fish later past us. That's fine. The whole point is to give us an opportunity to hang out and fish casually, just to hang out. We're not competing, so
Eric, don't
no bets.
Some kind of competition.
No competition.
Meet up. Let's have fun. Let's chill. Let's go fish.
This is what I would call the soul fishing segment of the club. Like just chilling, having a good time, hanging out with your friends, making new friends, meeting your maybe you're meeting your this weekend will be the weekend when you meet your best fishing buddy that you ever had that you never met before because you didn't have a chance to fish with them before. So show up, even if you're coming by yourself. There's gonna be plenty of us hang out. The one thing is, remember to download your Discord app on your phone, so we can be on Discord while we're fishing. It's one of the cool things we do as a club. We fish together as a group with everybody, which is on basically like a conference call while you're fishing, and we can hear each other talk, and we can relay information like, oh, they're biting on this color's working, or this lure is working, or whatever. It's gonna be a good time. That's this Saturday at 7 p.m. This Saturday at 7. Be ready to launch at 7. What up, Jeffrey? First timer, welcome. Let's go.
One more question. Where are we meeting? We are meeting at Liberty Station. There's a launch, and we actually have in Google a Mad Max Fishing Club launch.
I should have that shortcut for it, dude.
What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, what's going on? What is the Discord app? Okay, so we have a club, the MMFC, and the Discord app is where we arrange everything. We have a swap meet section on there. We've got all of our club records on there. We have a chat where we have a San Diego, LA hookup if you guys want to arrange a fishing date or whatever play date with some other fishermen on the water.
So think of Discord as like a Twitter or like a Facebook as a different company. But they allow you to set up a server, which is basically a list of text channels that you can go in if you're allowed into that server. So we have our own private server, the Mad Max Fishing Club Discord server. You can get to it by going to !Discord, and I think Salty or Leonard will put it in the chat. Click on that. It'll say, oh, you've been invited to the MMFC Discord, and then click it, and then just kind of follow the instructions to install the app or do it on your computer and set up your account. It's super easy, and that's basically the continuation of our chat here during these shows and from my videos on YouTube. Like it's where my community has grown, and it's where I organize events. So I don't have to go do it on Facebook, go do it on Instagram, go do it on whatever. I just do it through Discord. Everybody's there. We can talk back and forth. I have like full control of the admin stuff, so I don't have to worry about anybody trying to advertise to you guys, anybody trying to like just mess with us, right? And cause drama. It's really easy for me to just flick somebody out if they're not the right fit for our group, and it makes maintaining the culture or the feel of our group, it's really tight. So, and that's part of the reason why. It's because we don't tolerate that kind of baloney sandwiches. BS.
There's a few hundred people in there now, and they're all anglers just like us. Yeah. And they're in there for nothing but talking about fishing. Mm-hmm. So check it out. It's it's right under the Nightbot. Just put it in there. Or Salty Dangler, can you put in the link to Discord? Just click on that, and it'll take you there.
And then
next announcement. Are we ready?
Yeah. Next announcement. Go ahead.
Next announcement. We've been talking about this trip coming up. Our Cedros trip got canceled last year. But this year we're going for another trip. We're going to Rancho Leonero. You want to discuss the details on that real quick?
Oh yeah, well, maybe not on this, but like we're set up. We have the dates, we have everything we need. It's gonna be we're gonna use the Discord thread called Rancho Leonero trip within our MMFC trips section or MMFC events section, I think, on Discord. Go in there, and we're gonna have to figure out who's going, and then you guys need to figure out who you want to room with, because the rooms are sold they have 2 beds. So you have to find your partner, your partner for the trip, and then so you guys can figure out what rooms to get and how you're gonna split it. Of course, you're gonna split it half and half, right? And then how many times you want to fish from a boat, how many times you want to fish from shore. But most of the time you should be fishing from a boat. So I have the dates, all the information, the pricing, which will be going out to you if you're on my email list. If you're not on my email list, I think it's exclamation point 25 tips. Exclamation point 25 tips to get on my email list.
There it is.
And then once you get the email, it's gonna have all the information as far as like the trip goes and your options. And then you can come into the Discord and figure out who you're gonna buddy up with for that trip. Once we're actually at the trip, you don't have to fish with that person the whole time. We can swap boat people and like partner with other people if you want to go fish with different people each day. So the whole point is we got to get there. We got to get our flights all synchronized so we can get like a little, what's it called,
itinerary.
Yeah, and the transport from the airport to the resort. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, the date is September 8th through the 13th. So if you want to
8th.
go save that date, September 8th through the 13th. Obviously, we'll be talking a lot more about that as it gets closer.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just putting it out there because time goes fast and it'll be here before you know it.
So
okay, and that's it for announcements. And if you guys are new to the show, check us out next week. I got like 5 people asking me. Mel asked me. A lot of people. Joe asked me. They're all asking me. They're a little intimidated by wintertime fishing in Mission Bay. Round 2 is in Mission Bay. It's a little bit harder, I think, in the winter than San Diego Bay. So there's a lot of people that are intimidated by that bay. And they're asking me, hey, what's some winter tips for Mission Bay? So next week, watch Fishy Hour Wednesday. We're going to go over tips and strategies for Spotty Bowl and for just fishing winter Mission Bay. So that's going to be the topic for next Wednesday. Check us out on Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m., right on this channel. The judge wanted me to mention a few things about deductions. So you guys did pretty good on pictures. The pictures look pretty good. The judge, week 1, session 1, he gives out basically you guys all got just a warning. There was not very many deductions given. So he gave out a ton of warnings. So remember, guys, he gave those warnings to you if you got one. Follow those, because if you don't, round 2, he's not going to be so lenient. That's going to be when you're going to get a deduction. And these are some of the things that he wanted me to mention. They saw closed mouth. So when we say closed mouth, I mean this is an open mouth.
Yeah.
This is lip touching lip.
Yep.
This is considered open mouth. This is obviously considered open mouth, but this is considered open mouth. He wants lip touching lip. And the judge has a computer where he can zoom in and he'll see it. So make sure when you put it against your bump boards, pretend it's your bump board, it's the lip touching lip. That's probably the number one thing that gets deducted.
He got that computer at the NASA rummage sale.
I've had a deduction for that, and you can zoom in.
A good helpful tip for that, guys, is if when you're measuring your fish, if you set up your hog trough not flat but almost like slanted, so the fish slides into the bump board, then it kind of helps you keep the mouth closed.
I put my finger right under the mouth.
Oh, you just pitch it up?
I don't want 2 introductions. 2 introductions could be for you going from 3rd place to 10th place. So I don't want to mess around with my figures. Okay, so just make sure your mouth is closed, guys. That's the number one thing that is going on right now. Make sure it's closed. Next thing was covering the lips. So when you're taking your picture, don't have your finger like that.
Yeah, we want to see a cross section of the fish continuously. So, for example, Brian's middle finger almost went all the way to the top. Your middle finger, if you palm it, see how we can't see the top of the fish there? That's deduction. You got to have one continuous path. Yeah, there you go. You got to see the whole fish from the top all the way across, right?
We don't want to see your hand like this.
Yes.
Because we don't know if it's touching the bump board. It could be like this, and you could,
or in the middle.
We don't want to see this either. We want to see the fish like this.
Yes.
This is the way I do it with my hand, on my other hand. But
your fish's lips aren't even closed, Brian. You're gonna get a deduction.
And you know what? You guys will see in Spotty Bowl Biggins. I'll show you some good examples of some good pictures.
There you go.
But just you don't cover up its mouth.
Yeah.
You know, even if you think we want to see the fish, so don't cover his mouth.
Sound fishing, what up, dude?
You're amazing, like Jig Jig Pow. Somehow he can just lay it on the bump board and take a picture, but I can't get
Very
that.
cool.
They don't cooperate with me.
Guys, I've added the banners for our sponsors that for some of the bounties we're doing on the for Spotty Bowl. So you'll see them flicking on the screen. Please go and give these guys a follow if you see them on Instagram. Submission Fishing Co. Hookup Baits and Cool Baits Lures. It's Cool Baits. It's at Cool Baits Lures, right? Or just Cool Baits.
Coolbaits.com.
Cool. Okay, cool. Just or the website. But go and
guys, these are local.
Yeah.
These are local bait makers. So support your local bait makers. They're all local guys. So it's pretty cool to have them as sponsors. Next thing, submit as you go. So a lot of people, if you're good at it, you can. This is no deduction. This is just advice the judge is giving you.
Okay.
So people are saying that they're waiting till the very end and they're trying to get in all their photos really quick. And what happens is they're submitting a bunch of duplicates and they're not putting in the links because they're rushing. So his advice is it's not going to be deduction if you don't do this, but this could hurt you. Is submit as you go. So what you do is you catch your first 5 fish, you submit those as you go, and then you only submit upgrades as you go. You don't need to delete any of the fish, but submit only upgrades as you go. So if you catch 50 fish, don't submit all 50. So if you catch 5, just submit the upgrades as you go. That's what the judge is recommending. That's what I recommend too. Submit as you go. And to help out the judge too, because he's going through a ton of pictures. I mean, dude, the guy's
that's a lot of pictures, guys.
Going through a lot of pictures. So I showed last week, when you click your picture in Discord, before you hit the blue button to send it, you just hit the text and hit how long it is. If it's 12.5 inches, hit that and then send it. So the judge knows he doesn't have to scroll through every picture. He can look and see your best 5 and then just examine those 5 for you.
Yeah, what Brian's talking about there is when you select the picture, it puts a picture like in the queue before you hit send, and that gives you the prompt for you to type in some words in it, right? Just right there, put in the measurement you think it is. That way, when the judge is cycling through all these photos, the picture is right above the measurement you think it is, and that way it makes it easier for him to go through than as opposed to seeing like 5 photos and then 5 measurements and having to go back and forth to line them up. It could get tedious, and especially since there's so many people in the tournament now. It's crazy. Also, real quick, there's 70 people watching and 35 likes. Do me a favor, hit that like button for the stream if you're enjoying it and you're here to party.
Yeah. So, and then the last thing is, if you your bump board, guys, there's some bump boards out there, that they're only like in. This is the kind of bump board we want. Does that even show?
I'm gonna go full screen on you, Brian. Give me a second.
This is the kind of bump board we're looking for, which is inches to the 1/4 inch. It doesn't have a bunch of centimeters on it. It's not increments in every 2 inches. You guys, with the judge, it's only hurting yourself if you don't have a proper bump board. Get a bump board. It doesn't have to be this exact one. They make some other ones, but this style of bump board with the measurements on here and it actually has a line where he can actually see it on the picture. Some of these have no lines. They just have numbers on the top. Yeah. So check out your bump boards. You guys, the guys like he gave advice to get a new bump board. I would. I mean, you can get them online. You can get them at Fastlane. You can get them anywhere. Just talk to Liam down there.
Fastlane has them, and also OEX Fishing in San Diego has them too. I'm not sure what shop carries those in LA, but you have enough time to order. I think to order one.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So let's get on to why you guys are all here, and that is the results show session 1. So we're gonna start out with side pots. So I'm gonna hold on one quick, Roman. I'm gonna go to screen share here.
Okay.
Need some side pots.
I'll do some talking over here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying it so far. There we go. So we're gonna go into what Spotty Bowl side pots. So the side pots, guys, can be fished all weekend long. So if it's a weekend where we're fishing a session, you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to fish side pots. So if only during your Spotty Bowl session, you can fish for Spotty Bowl in that session. Does that make sense, Roman? So that's when you're trying to win Spotty Bowl, is during your AM PM session, the day you chose. But say you fish Friday AM for Spotty Bowl, and you want to fish a few more hours. Spotty Bowl's over. It's 1 o'clock.
you can fish the rest of the day for just side pots, and you use the exact same code that you were given for your Spotty Bowl session. So that's new to this year's side pot, which is pretty cool. So here we go. First side pot, heaviest Spotty. Ooh, so heaviest Spotty, $100 for that, and this is heaviest Spotty. It goes for the entire year. So it's not every single session. It's the person that has the heaviest Spotty at the end of the year during the award ceremony will get the cash and they'll get a plaque. And so this is one that may be broke or may not. So right now, Chad Hookup Baits has it
officially.
He has a 2.2 pound Spotty. That's a pretty good Spotty. That's a good one. Salty Dangler. Ugh. When we mentioned you, but Salty Dangler had a 3.17 pounder. I had to put this in the picture down here, but he had no code. It was the biggest Spotty ever caught in Spotty Bowl, but no code, Roman. No code. Dang.
This is what it sounded like when we threw it back, though.
But this is what happened.
Yeah.
Forgot the code.
Oh,
so right now, because of that, Chad is got that 2.2 pounds. That one may hold. Last year, I think 2.48 maybe.
What's up, Yoke?
Okay, so future submissions for heaviest. This is the way we want to do it, guys. A digital scale. So this is if you, not many people go out and get a scale if you want to do these side pots. You need a digital scale. You need the code in the picture. You can see it on our two hands here. And we want to see the whole fish. See how we can see the whole fish? So future submissions, we're going to accept Chad's on here. But in future submissions, the one that's going to beat Chad or beat any of the other heaviest categories, this is how we want to see it. We want to see the code, the scale, and the whole fish. So
Michael, you don't have to write the code on your hand. If for example, Brian had a card with a code on this deck right there, and it was showing in the picture, you'd be fine.
Yeah, anything that anywhere the code is in the picture, I don't care what it's on, as long as you have the code, a code in the picture. And one thing I wanted to point out too, I'll show that later. Next up, longest Spotty. Get the applause going, Roman. Holy mackerel!
You can't just drop it on. We gotta hype it up. Ready?
And the longest Spotty ever caught in our club and ever caught in Spotty Bowl. One and only Salty Dangler, 18-inch.
That's amazing. It looks like yeah. It looks. Salty said he looked like a sand bass.
You know what, guys? Hang out for PB shoutouts. Salty gave me a paragraph description of all the details about this fish. So hang out during PB shoutouts. I'll show some more pictures and maybe we'll talk about this fish in a little bit more detail. But it was exciting. I was glad to be around that fish.
We'll have all the details, the fight, the action, the lure, all coming up after these after PB shoutouts.
That's right.
Very cool.
During PB shoutouts.
Yeah, for the biggins section of the show.
That's right. Okay, heaviest other. That is any fish other than a Spotty. Mel, congratulations.
Oh,
Mel,
nice.
You are leading it at 5 pounds 6 ounces. That's the type of scale he has. I want to point this out. Or that is equivalent to 5.37 pounds. Now, there's two different types of scales. This scale you have right here, Mel, you can actually switch it over. So like a 5 pound, 8 ounce would be a 5.5 pound. And we prefer this method right here. And Mel, that only goes by ounces. So it would have to be a whole nother ounce for you to get an upgrade. So this is actually the more accurate way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you had a 5.39 and somebody had a 5.35, then you would be that would be the tiebreaker. You'd beat it. So switch that scale over to this style. We'll accept either, but Mel, this would only hurt you because if you go to 5.7, you need a whole nother ounce.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, well, you guys can submit that heaviest other, any other fish. Normally like a stingray wins this. I think we'll see. We'll see what wins this.
So, Julian had a great question. Welcome to the show, Julian. Julian asked if the side pots were different or separate from from LAOC and SD, and they are. The reason we did that is the same reason why we have two different regions. The LA bays are different than the San Diego bays, and as far as like the quality of fish, right, or quality and quantity of fish. So in order to keep it fair and have people fishing the same waters for the same fish, we divided up the segments. We divided up the regions, and for that same reason, the side pots are separate too. So some of these side pots, LA might have side pots that San Diego doesn't, and San Diego might have side pots that LA doesn't.
They're very similar, but yes.
Yeah.
Very similar. So if you check out your LA Discord and go look under side pots, and those are all the side.
Yeah.
And by the way, I forgot to mention this. When you guys see $50 for heaviest other, that $50 just doesn't appear off a tree.
Yeah.
So first of all of these side pots that aren't done by a sponsor were submitted by a sponsor, and that is Ramona Automotive. That is Eric the Judge. I mean, you guys can add up how much he's donated in side pots. Thank you so much, Eric. I think I saw somebody said they just took his truck up there to get fixed. If you guys have any vehicle issues or service that needs to be done, check out Ramona Automotive in Ramona. And Eric the Judge is actually the owner of it, and he is sponsoring not only San Diego's side pots,
but the
but
LAOC
LA's side pots. So thank you, Judge. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Plus the hours he puts into calculating all this stuff and keeping track and answering your questions and making sure you guys are doing it the right way. So big shout out to Eric Lehman.
Thank you, Eric. Again. Okay, smallest Spotty. IB Surf Fishing 42. We got ourselves a 7-incher. That one's gonna be hard to beat. 7-inch Ron Lee. You got that thing right there. You can see smallest Spotty. What the heck did you get that on? Man, that's small. So $50, smallest Spotty. Longest halibut, $100. We got Mel again. Mel, 24-inch fin, setting up the bar. I think last year a 22 won it, Mel. So you're a pretty good stand. Looks like he got it there on a hookup bait.
Very nice. Was there a bounty on that?
There is a hookup bait bounty. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, there is a hookup bait bounty. But Mel, hang around. Mel sent me some pictures for PB shoutouts, and you guys are gonna be, you guys are wait. This halibut, the halibut in PB shoutouts could eat this halibut. He sent in a huge PB shout out. Trifecta. So the trifecta, congratulations, Chad Hookup Baits. Thanks again for sponsoring Spotty Bowl. Chad at Hookup Baits is leading the trifecta, which is a $50, and that is catching one of each of the bass species in our bay. That is a sand bass, a spotty, and a calico. He got a pretty good bag. Yeah, it's a really good bag. I think last year 48 won it, so may hold out. Somebody's got to get that. You got the mega spotty there, the 16 and a half. The only short fish you had there was the calico, and that's not bad, 13. So.
Yeah, you could upgrade that, but yeah, it's good. What up, Mucho? Welcome. Submission Fishing Co. in the house. What up, everybody?
What's up, Muto? Another one of our sponsors, Submission Fishing Co. Oscar says, I recommend Ramona Automotive. Oscar, I've had my motorhome fixed there. I've had my truck fixed there. I've had him diagnose problems. He does smog. I've had all my vehicles smog. So head on up there. All right. Longest spotty from shore. That's $50. And this is for if you're fishing from shore in the shore division. And I set that this weekend with a 16. That looks like a 16.25 to me. 16. I think it was a hair short.
It was short, yeah. Dang, so close.
I know, it's so close, guys. 16-inch from shore, that would be me. Brian likes to fish. $50 for longest halibut from shore. Thank you, Eric, for opening this for the short bat. How many hands this guy got? Tyler Bush, 19.5. He's got 2. He's doing the cross section. I can't figure out what's going on with his hands here.
Oh, he had it on his palm, so he had to flip his hand over.
Okay, Tyler Bush with 19.5. You are leading the halibut. That's gonna be hard to beat from shore.
Okay, hang on. So right here, there's an issue with this board. Like, it's fine. He's gonna get the measurement, but he's only gonna get it where the tail comes off the board, right? Yeah. So he would have had at least another inch or a quarter inch, right there. If that tail was on the board, that pointy part of the tail, if it was on the board, he would have had at least another quarter inch to a half inch, right? So that's why we prefer the hog trot style boards that are kind of bowed, have a little channel. That way, or bring the tail down a little bit so you can get it on the board. I don't know. It's hard to do without pinching it, you know?
It is. I mean, you can fan it out and get that tail scooted around there, but it has to be on the board. That's why that bump board too. It looks like it's in 2-inch increments. Tyler, check out Fastlane and get one of those. It looks like he caught that baby on a hookup bait.
Very
looks
nice.
like that's what that is in that picture. So that's working on the halibuts this weekend.
Yeah.
Longest other, $25. That can be any fish besides a spotty, anything. So I saw some longer fish in there, but
Great
they must
picture.
not submit it in there. So
this is a beautiful picture. Real quick note, guys, that like the sand bass and the spotted bay bass have that little sometimes it's like a quarter inch up there on the top part of the tail. That little section that gives
right
it
there.
Yeah. Gives that little extra quarter inch or puts you over the line for that extra quarter inch. That counts. So make sure that's not off the board when you're measuring your fish, okay?
That is Bass Julio. That is Chris, 19.5. What's up, Chris? Thank you for joining this year. I'm sure you'll be out there. Looks like, too, I'm looking at this corner right here. That looks like another hookup bait fish. So congratulations, Chris. Good job on that. It's a nice fish right there. So that is anything besides a spotty. Okay, smallest other. That could be anything. We got
Nice.
car salesman Alexis. What's up, man? How are you? When's my truck coming? I got a truck order through him. Nice. 10.25 inch. What is that? A Mac? Looks like a Mac, right?
It is. Very nice.
So that is a Mac. So smallest other is anything besides a spotty. Heaviest bass on a cool bait. This is the one side pot you can fish 24/7 anywhere. So you can fish anywhere in our local waters, which is offshore, inshore, the bays, anywhere you want. And it's 24/7. The code is CB. So we want to see that CB code in the picture, anywhere in the picture, but you can fish that 24/7. It is vacant right now. Jack caught, he submitted this 16.25, but he didn't have a scale. Dang it, Jack.
Oh.
And there's this cool bait in the picture. That's what we want to see. And then next, we want to see that fish on a scale. So get a scale, guys. And that's going to go through the whole season, 24/7, anywhere. If you guys are the bait barge bandits, get out there and try to catch a huge sand bass and on a cool bait, weigh that thing and win this. And this will win you $100 in cool baits.
There you go.
Hookup Baits. Hookup Baits has an awesome promotion he's doing every month or every session. There'll be a winner. This is going to be announced during the results portion of it. So, but to win this, you basically submit your best fish with a hookup bait. So you're fishing the tournament, and if you have 5 fish and you caught them all on hookup baits, include that in the picture. And the person that wins their division with the longest total amount will win a $50 hookup baits package. Thanks for doing that. And we are going to announce that during the results portion.
Very cool.
Eric, if you're watching, send me the winner of that via text, please. Okay, Submission Fishing Co. That's Muto in chat. If you guys like shows like this, he has a Thursday show, Submission Fishing Co. on Thursday nights on YouTube. Check it out, 7 p.m. live show. Talks about local fishing. He is a sponsor also, and that is longest spotty caught on a Submission Fishing Co. jig. And he just wants this code OOS in there. He's pretty lenient. If you just put in your Spotty Bowl code, he may accept it. Cobra 89 Eric K. Congratulations, you are leading that at 14.25.
Very nice. Real quick, guys. See how on this board there's a little card with a K+2 on the side. I have a template that I made a while back with for tournament cards where it allows you to put in like different codes. You could just simply do it with a piece of paper, but real quick, I'm gonna put it in the chat if you guys want to download it. It's a printable PDF. It's gonna say Roman Castro Vlog on there. And it's going to have 6 spots for you to put codes. What I would recommend, you download it, you print it, and you put in the codes for all the side pots. And keep that on your kayak or on you when you're fishing a session. And then you'll have that with you. So you don't have to memorize all the codes for the different things or look them up as you need them. You already have them. You know they're ongoing codes for biggest catch, longest fish, whatever. But that one card can have like 6 codes. And then you just write the one that you want for that day's tournament on your hand. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that in the chat real quick for you guys.
There's a lot. Is there a side pot for most lures being used now during one session? No, Zach, not yet. Who knows with Eric though? How about a side pot for the most knots tied in one session? Jeez.
So all these things are things that we can implement and do. If you want to put up a prize, we can make whatever bounty we want, and that goes for individual people. If you want to just be part of helping Eric run the club and make it more fun, make it more prizes, and you want to say donate $20, $50, we'll say $50 minimum. We want to donate $50. You want to come up with a category, talk to Eric, and we'll figure something out, right? If you're a company and you want to do like hookup baits where they do a bounty every week, sorry, not every week, but every session, we can do that as well too. Like the whole point is for us to have a really cool fishing experience and provide you guys with more opportunities to win money or lures or whatever, because you're participating in this fun event.
That's right. And that is it for side pot. So let's go ahead. I'm going to exit this, Roman.
Very cool. I guess I could have done that right here while you were doing that. But yeah,
You're about that picture.
so far, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm making an additional thing for the Nightbot to have that ID card. If you guys didn't check it out, go check out the ID card I just put in the chat, and then you guys can figure out the codes that you want to have handy and just have them with you. Okay, ready?
I am ready. So
right.
here we go, guys. So I'm going to start out with the Weekend Warriors. So Weekend
dun,
Warriors, we had
dun.
23 people participate. That's a lot of people for one division. If you don't know what the Weekend Warriors are, that is the entry division. If you're new to tournament fishing, or you're new to spotty fishing, or you're just one of those guys that just goes out and casually fishes, you're not like hardcore tournament fisherman like me and Roman. This is a good division to get in. If you're just chill, you want to try to win a division, you're just getting started, that's it. The Weekend Warriors. Usually it's 60 inches or below. That's probably the average on that. So, all right. So we had 23 anglers fish. We had a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people tied for 23rd position. Blair, Armando, Marshall, Andre, Danny, and Matthew. Danny, unfortunately, they did not get a fish, but hey, guess what? With Spotty Bowl, you get 1 mulligan. So right. There's what, 8 sessions, 7 sessions, 8 sessions, and you take your best and then you throw out your worst. So you get one of these thrown out. So you guys are obviously going to throw out that one. So 18th place with 9.25 inches. That is Matthew Heyman. Matthew Heyman, congratulations. You got 18th. 17th place, we got Steve Piron with 10 inches. Nice. 16th place, we got 13.25 inches, and that is Michael Taylor. 15th place with 24 inches. We got Chris. Chris C, you came in at 15th. If I say your initial, guys, it's because I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. A lot of you guys are new this year, so I'm learning names right now. So Chris C, you got 24 inches. You got 15th place. Connor Gunn, 24.25 inches. You got 14th place. In 13th place, we got 28.25, and that is Dave Shuey. Is it? So Dave, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly.
Dave, if you can try phonetically spell your name in the chat, we'll try to remember it for next session.
You guys, please.
Brian is like the worst at names.
I am the worst. I'm so sorry. I learn them by week 2. I should have them all down. I'll learn them. But right. I've got 96 names I've got to learn here tonight.
All right, let's go.
Okay, in 12th place with 41 inches, we got Andy coming in. Andy with 41 inches, 12th place. Congratulations, Andy. 11th place with 47 inches. Is Mike Gunn. Mike Gunn, you got 11th place.
Very nice.
10th place with 55.25. I know this guy is Paul Robinson. Good job, Paul. Coming in with 55.25. You got top 10 right there.
Nice.
9th place with 56 inches even. We got, guess who?
Wait, Connor Gunn is 10 years old?
Connor Gunn, 10 years old.
Very
wow,
cool.
That must be our youngest participant.
Good job,
Good
Connor.
Job, Connor got 14th place at 24.25. Good job. 9th place, he makes the music, or he composed the music for PB Shoutouts, and that is Sound in the City. Anthony, congratulations.
What up, Anthony? Congrats.
56 inches even. Okay. 7th place, we had a tie. And believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of ties that go on. So every quarter inch, if you guys keep listening to these scores, every quarter inch it's valuable. So 7th place, we got a tie at 57.25. And the tie is Danny Riviera and Roy down in SD. Roy, what's up, dude?
Roy?
First Spotty Bowl round. Congratulations. 57. That's an awesome score, guys.
Is that for 6th place, you said?
That's for a tie for 7th.
Oh, so nice.
Okay, 6th place. Now we're into the 60 inches. So 60 inch, 12 inch average. So that's a big bag. So 60.5 inches for 6th place. We got Jack Larkin. Congratulations, Jack. 6th place. All right, if you haven't heard your name and you're in the Weekend Warriors division, guess what? You guys got top 5. So congratulations to these guys. Top 5 Spotty Bowl.
Very
And
nice.
what you want to do, guys, is try to maintain that top 8 positions to get yourself into the playoffs at the end of the year. We'll talk about playoffs later, but
Consistency.
yeah. Don't worry about. You don't have to win every single round. Just try to keep in that top 5 would be perfect. If you can do that, you get in the playoffs. Okay, 5th position with 62 inches even is Dane Hilly. Dane Hilly, congratulations. You got 5th place. And 4th place with 62.5. That's only a half inch bigger. 62.5. 4th place. Lawrence, you have got 4th place. Congratulations.
Nice, Congratulations.
That's a good score. Weekend Warriors goes good.
Weekend Warriors. Maybe not Weekend Warriors.
3rd place, top 3. With 63 inches even, David Dalton. Congratulations, David.
Let's go, David. Woo. Let the applause go through. All right. Ready.
In 2nd place with 64.5 is Luke Heyman. Luke.
Very nice.
Go. 2nd place.
That's a big jump. It was from 60 to 64?
63 to 64.5.
Okay, so inch and a half. Right. If you haven't heard your name yet.
Yeah. He's standing up and doing jumping jacks. He's pulling his wife into the room so she can show her what he did.
Bring her in. Bring her in. Bring her in. Ready? Bring her in.
Girlfriend or whoever.
Go for it.
1st place, 65 inches even, is Michael Solorzano. Who's that?
Woo! Solorzano. Congratulations, Michael. That's amazing. So I think it's your first Spotty Bowl. 1st place on your first outing in the Weekend Warriors division. Very cool.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Peter's congratulating. Are you part of Yakuza? No wonder.
What was the score difference between 2nd and 1st?
64.5 and 65 and half inch.
Wow. Okay, there you go. You got to stick around for those upgrades, boys.
All the way from 3rd place to 1st place was only 2-inch difference.
Mr. Majors. As Mr. Majors said, my Theo is my uncle. Nice. That's awesome. That's so good. Very cool.
Congratulations. First round, 1st place. That is awesome. All right, let's move on to the shore division. To me, I fish shore Roman. The shore division is awesome. If you guys want to sign up for that shore division and you got time like me, and you're in another division, sign up for shore. You can do both. Shore division is to me, it's like the purest fishing, man. I didn't used to do a lot of shore fishing. I did shore division last year, and I'm doing it this year.
Oh, you are doing it this year?
It's
very cool.
It's like a scavenger hunt, man.
Yeah.
You're just running around trying to find spots, watching out for dogs. You know what's crazy is shore division on Friday I fished. There was some kind of ultra high tide, and my opening spot was at Paradise Point on Mission Bay. And normally you see that riprap, you go walk down there, you stand on the lowest rock closest to the water, flattest rock, try not to slip, cast. The water was all the way above the riprap and all the way up to the dirt. There was some kind of huge tide on Friday, and it's out of all the years I've ever fished Mission Bay, it was the highest tide I've ever experienced. It was so far up in the dirt that it was like eroding the shore and causing dirty water everywhere. It was crazy, man. It was a super high tide. If anybody fished from the shore on Friday, they know what I'm talking about. It was crazy.
Last time we did shore fishing, I went with shore pounders. Went with like Salty, Leonard. Who else was with us? A couple other people. And I slipped on those rocks and I almost broke my toe. I was like, I'm done with this.
So dangerous. So dangerous. Yeah, Stinger says the tide was 7 feet. I think that's the highest I've maybe ever seen it. I don't know. At least that I've been on the water. It was huge.
It's a young man's game right there, dude. Shore's a young man's game.
Shore's very hard. I'm going to talk about shore stuff next week on Wednesday.
Cool.
Okay, shore division. So we had 13 anglers enter shore division. So if you guys still want to enter shore, it's wide open. You can enter anytime. I would recommend it. You learn a lot from shore, and it's gets you some exercise, gets you out.
Yep.
Unfortunately, 2 people had a rough weekend. This happens. It was super hard fishing there. I did not get 5 fish, by the way. It was hard. That was a hard weekend. And Alex and Casey This is your mulligan. You guys got zeros this week, but this is your mulligan, so you'll bring it up next time. You'll shred it up then. 11th place, we had a tie. So a two-way tie, 24.25 and 24.25. We got Jason Rust and Connor Gunn. You got 11th place.
Very nice.
9th place with 27.75. We got Tyler Bush on 9th place. Congratulations. 8th place with 31 inches even. We've got Jake Scott. Congratulations, Jake.
Very nice.
8th place. And I think this top 6 in shore go to playoffs. So correct me if I'm wrong, Judge. So
I think it's top 6, yeah.
Keep trying to get top 5 guys. That's all you need to do and make it to the playoffs, and then anything can happen. So, all right, here we go. 7th place. 33.25. We got Joe Hamilton. Joe, let's go, Joe. This is your year, man.
Nice.
7th place.
Very nice.
This is it. 6th place, 47 inches even. We got Mike Gunn. 6th place. All right, top 5. Top 5 shore division. 48.25. Chuck, what's up, Chuck? Let's do it.
Oh, nice.
So good, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
48.5, top 5. Okay, 4th position. We got 51 even, and that is Oliver. Congratulations, Oliver.
Nice job. Okay, so where are we? We're in 3rd now?
All right. We're top 3, guys.
There we go, top 3.
If you haven't heard your name, we're top 3. Okay, with 52 inches even, 3rd place. This guy right here, Brian likes to fish. 3rd place. Stop him.
Nice.
I'll take it. And these guys crushed it. 2nd place with 58.25. I know, from shore on a hard week. Pat Hanna, congratulations, Pat.
Nice job, Pat. Wow.
Oh, 2nd place for sure.
Hold on. Let me finish the applause for Pat. Nice job, Pat. All right, go for it.
Good job, Pat. I think this is your first year. Jeez, that's awesome score. Okay, and Pat, if you 1st place is 58.5. You had 58.25. So it's so close.
Very nice.
Close. 1st place, 58.5 is Ed Lee. Congratulations, Ed.
Nice job, Ed. You win. You did it. You won the first round of Spotty Bowl Shore Division. Very cool. So keep up the good work. If you're already top 5, keep fishing hard. Just try to keep getting those 5 and above positions. If you're not top 5 already, if you think of top 5 this round, keep fishing, because if these guys mess up, it could easily flip and you'll be in the running. So don't let them run away with it.
No, there's no running away with it. There's a lot of close scores in there.
There's still a lot of fishing to happen. Remember,
a lot of fishing
if
to
this
be
is your worst,
here.
if this is your worst outing, you can drop this outing. So as long as you don't miss any outings in the future where you have a 0, you'll be able to drop and get your best 6 scores, right, out of 7.
Your best out, yeah. Yep. You get 1 thrown away. Mr. Majors thinks he might get in the shore game. Get in it. Sign up. Get out there. Gosh, Mr. Majors, why aren't you in it? You're always fishing the shore. That's right. All right, guys. So next division, we got the Pro Division, which is the biggest division in Spotty Bowl. Weekend Warriors is pretty close to it. 25 anglers in the Pro Division. That's a huge division. The Pro Division, usually they're scoring around 60 to 69 inches. That's a pretty good, 60 to 65 probably. So if you're thinking about signing up right now, if you're around that range, I think you're a little bit better than the Weekend Warrior Division. And the Pro Division has a lot of competition. It's going to be a hard one to win that one. Jump into the Pro Division. A lot of anglers in there. A lot of good competition. All right, 25th place. Derwin had a bad weekend. Sorry, Derwin. At least you got out and probably got some experience. Got pulled out 0. That's your mulligan. 24th place. 12.25. We got Andy Cochran. Congratulations. 12.25, 24th. 23rd, we got Stephen Gage at 19.5. 22nd, we got at 23.25. We got Luke Jr. at in 21st position at 46.25. We got Martin Malone. What's up, the Malone?
What's up, Malone's?
I think Martin's a dad, right?
I think so, yeah.
What's up? You're letting your sons beat you, Martin?
Oh.
What the heck? All right. 20th position, we got 48.25. Wow. And that is Quentin Miller. 20th position. Quentin,
Nice job.
19th position. These numbers are already big.
Yeah,
19th
dude.
position. 19th position. 55.5. Mason Malone. What's up, Mason?
Wait, did he win?
Mason. Well, he won them. He stepped up the division this year.
Okay.
Oh, is it Mason or no Matt? I'm sorry, Matt won it last year.
Okay. That's right. Matt won last year.
Matt last year, one of the Malones won the back then the Weekend Warriors.
Okay. Got it. Oh,
So,
yeah. Okay, so
Mason,
he
you
did
got
step up.
19th
Good.
place. And then guess what? His brother. You let this happen, Mason. 18th place, 56 inches, beat his brother by 1 inch, and that is Matt Malone coming in 18th. What's up, Matt? That's
What's up, guys?
our last year's Weekend Warrior Amateur Champion. In 17th place, we got 57.75, and that is Nathan. Good job, Nathan. That's a pretty good score. You got, 16 inches. 16th place, 59.5 inches. We got Dave Rage.
Let's go, Dave. What's up, Dave?
Me and Dave launched them all together. What's up,
Nice.
Dave? 16th place. That's pretty good. 15th place with 60.75. Turn my volume a little. And that is Christopher Allison. Christopher, good job, Chris.
Nice job.
I think Chris also got a side pot this time with the longest other. So good job, Chris. 60.75. 14th place with 61.5 is Peter. Congratulations, Peter Chiefy.
Sheffy?
Sheffy. I'm sorry, Peter.
Peter, let us know how to pronounce your last name. Is it Sheffy or Shify?
I
think it's Sheffy. Sheffy.
Anyway, 14th place, Peter. Good job. 13th place with 62.25. That is Cobra Eric Klein.
Let's
What's
go.
up, Eric? Good job, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Eric's a veteran Spotty Bowl. I think this is his third one.
Oh, it's Sheffley.
Sheffley. Okay. Gotcha.
Sheffley. Like Chef and Eli. Sheffley.
Good job, man. You got
Thanks, Chef.
you got 14th place. 12th place. Man, these numbers are huge already. 63.75. We got a tie for 12th place at 63.75. A tie between Daniel Jones and Scott Bontempo.
Nice job. Bontempo?
So 63.75 tie. All right. And if you guys, I gotta say, man, listen to these scores, like all like quarter-inch, half-inch increments. So keep upgrading. I'm down 3. Okay. Okay, here we go. Top 10. So 10th place with 64 inches even. Let me make sure there's not a tie here. We do. We have a tie for 10th place. So we've got a two-way tie for 10th place. And that's 64 inches even. And that is Caden Stingray. What's up? Saw you out on the water, dude. And Adrian and Caden, you both got 64. You're tied for 10th place. Good job. Top 10, Caden.
You must arm wrestle for the tiebreaker. Just kidding.
Okay, 8th position. We got 64.75. Jeez, these numbers are huge.
Yeah, that's fun.
64.75. We got Juan Delgado. I'm so sorry.
Pronounce spell the last part.
Juan Del.
And what's the last part? Spell it.
I don't want to spell his name.
After
Juan,
Del.
you know who you are.
After
Juan
Del.
D. Type it in chat how to pronounce your name, please, Juan, so I get it right next week. Juan, congratulations. 64.75, 8th place. Good job. 7th place with 66.25. This is a name I recognize, but it's not. Is Daniel Martinez, and that is not Danny Martinez. That is Daniel Martinez. 66.25, 7th place.
Oof,
wow.
Nice job.
66 got you 7th. Wow. All right. In 6th place, I know this guy, 67 inches even. I know this guy because I fished with him in SBS, him and his partner. Oh, you let your partner beat you? And 67 inches even. That is Dale Shaw, 6th place. What's up, Dale? Let's go. Probably see you on the water this weekend.
He fishes SBS.
Yeah, and if you let your partner Frank beat you, Frank got 5th place. Congratulations, Frank, by the way. 67.25. Frank Santiago. You beat Dale by 0.25 inches. That's his fishing partner.
Quarter inch.
And both those guys fish with hookup baits. So congratulations,
nice.
guys. Glad to see you guys made 5th and 6th. That's awesome. So 5th and 6th, Frank and Dale. 4th place. Here we go. Sorry. Top 5. 4th place. 68.5 inches. That is Ron Lee. What's up, Ron?
Nice job, Ron.
Nice job.
Very cool.
Guess what? You haven't heard your name. Top 3. I know, dang, Salt, you're right. 0.25 inches. We talk to those guys on the Dale and all the time on the water. That's funny that they're that close.
Oh, it's a Delgado.
Delgado. Okay,
Delgado.
sorry, one.
Come on.
All right. Where was I? Oh yeah, 3rd place. This guy.
Delgado.
Guy.
Okay.
He's in chat right now. 3rd place. 69.25. You know who you are, Peter86. Good
Let's
job,
go.
Peter. He was waiting for a tournament at Black's Beach. That's where he's going to dominate, right, Peter?
Dang.
Good job, Peter. Top 3, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right. Here we go. 2nd place. Gosh, these numbers are huge. 2nd place, Peter. You got 69.25. 2nd place at 69.75. It's Frank, 20 fish 7. Congratulations, Frank.
Nice job, Frank. 2nd place. With what's the score again?
69.75.
Dude, that's like
close to.
it's already in the 70s. All right, here we go.
Okay. Pro Division, Session 1. 1st place. Guy wins a lot of tournaments, by the way. 71 inches even. Man, that's a huge number. And that is Charles, Project Man. Congratulations. What's up?
Nice job, Charles. Dang.
Wow, 71 inches even. That's over a 14-inch average. So I don't know what his fish were, but if you guys caught 5 legals, 5 14s, that is 70 inches. So to get a number like that, you really have to land some big ones. Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations, Charles. And I'm gonna take a drink real quick, Roman. Try to get my voice back while you do it now here.
Sounds good. So
next up, and hang out, guys. Even if you heard your results, hang out because we got PB shout outs coming up, and we also have Spotty Bowl biggins coming out, so you guys can see all these giant fish that were caught this weekend. And I'm also gonna read the Salty Dangler 18-inch Spotty story. Okay, let's see what we got left. Is there another division left? Are we done with this?
With what?
No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we got one division left, guys, and that is the Masters division. Masters division is the guys that probably been fishing a tournament or 2 in their time. You know, they've established a really good pattern, and they're able to go out there and consistently get big numbers. You're going to consistently see in the Masters division, probably some guys are going to get over 70 inches. So we consider the Masters division like the highest tier of all the divisions. A lot of you guys may take a few years and work your way up to those, but I'd love to see a lot of you guys work your way up to the Masters division and get up there and actually win the Masters division. It's a very hard feat. It's a very competitive. It comes within quarter inches. So Masters division is the upper division and usually has the highest scores. But man, the pro division had some good scores there too.
Scores at the top. Real quick, guys. One of the reasons for this whole series is we have divisions that can accommodate every skill set. So if you're again a weekend warrior, you're just starting out, you want to get the feel for competing and like just get the feel for it, what it feels like to fish under pressure within that time restriction, measure your fish, all that kind of stuff. Jump into the tournament. You're gonna learn how to do it, and that same skill set you can use in your future tournaments if you decide to do a tournament with a different organization. And also, we love seeing people progress and come into the community and start from scratch. Like, what hooks do I need? What lures do I need? Where do I fish? All that basic stuff. What kind of stuff do I need on my kayak? We'll help you with all that stuff to make your fishing experience kind of like the transition a little bit smoother, and you can enjoy this beautiful sport. And then from there, we watch you evolve or grow as an angler from just beginner learning to catch spotties to like competing in the higher divisions, and then eventually, once you have the whole concept of like how a reel works and how you fish and how you play a fish with a rod and reel and stuff, you can take those same techniques and the same ideas and just upgrade your gear. Start going for bigger fish, like maybe going on a charter or go with some buddies on a boat that you met through the club or whatever. It's a very smooth and awesome way for you to get into the sport through this community with a great group of guys. So once again, just real quick, thank you everybody who's here. Thank you everybody who's participating. Now let's do these scores.
That's right. All right. Masters Division, Session 1, San Diego Bay. We had 14 people in the Masters Division. Masters Division, not the biggest division, but it's definitely probably one of the most competitive. 14th place, Daniel coming in with 28.75. It was a rough weekend, Roman. It was not easy. This is not an easy weekend. So Daniel, there's only one way to go up, and there's only one way, and that's up. So there's your mulligan, Daniel. Next up, with 56 inches even, 13th place, we got our very own Judge. What's up, Judge?
Nice job. It jumped from like 20 to 52. What was that score?
28 and then to 56.
Yeah,
so
wow. Okay, that's a big jump.
The Judge, don't let him sandbag you. The Judge he was this close to beating me in the very first Spotty Bowl. He had the best round, he said, of his life, and he almost eliminated me very first Spotty Bowl. So
that's funny.
We know you're a good angler, Judge. Don't be sandbagging. That's why you're in Masters, because you made playoffs before in the Masters division. Okay, 12th position. We got Alexander with 61.5. Alexander, good job, 12th position. These are already big numbers.
Yeah.
11th position with 62 even. We got Justin. Okay, top 10.
Nice. All right, dang.
Super glad this guy joined this year. I always fish with this guy in tournaments and hang out with him on the water. Him and his son, I've known him forever. Part of Team Hookup Baits. And 10th place with 62.25. That is Tom Troop. What's up, Tom?
What's up, Tom? Nice, dude.
See you out on the water soon. 9th place with 65 inches even. And that goes to Chuck. What's up, Chuck? You're fishing both short and Masters.
Oh, that's cool.
Chuck.
Nice job, Chuck.
It's a lot of dedication, a lot of time, but good job, Chuck. So 9th place, 8th place with 68.5. This guy was 4th place, I think, in Spotty Bowl first year. Fishes from a Sea-Doo. Sorry, Danny. And that is Danny Martinez, 68.5. Good score, Danny.
Very cool.
Good score right there. 7th place. This guy pretty close to winning last year also. I think he got 4th place, maybe 3rd place. No, the 4th place. And with in 7th place, I saw him after my round was over at the car wash washing my boat. Him and his dad pulled up. It's like, cool. Hey, I saw you.
That's cool.
And that is 69.25. That's you, Dario. What's up,
very
Dario?
nice. What's up, Dario? Wait, you got 4th?
7th.
Oh, 7th. Okay, cool.
Hey,
Step it up, Dario. Step it up.
You'll be in the playoffs. Nice job, Dario. Okay, 6th place. This guy has got a lot of championships under his belt. I'm glad he's in Masters this year. He's gonna win one this year. I guarantee it. I guarantee this guy will win one of the sessions this year. And that is 69.75. That is Alex Norton. What's up, Alex?
Let's go. The
Seas champion and one-time pro Spotty Bowl champion. That's Alex Norton stepping up to Masters. Good job, Alex.
Alex is like an amazing angler. He puts in the time. He's awesome. Right. Nice job, Alex.
And then he fishes with this guy, part of Yakuza. This guy scares me on the water. This guy, by the way, we're at the top 5, and every one of these is over 70 inches at this point.
Jeez.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. So welcome to Masters, guys. Top 5. This guy scares me. And that is 71.75. That is Adobo Bruce.
Let's go, Bruce.
Bruce, that'll get you the playoffs.
Very cool. I'm gonna give Bruce an applause because I love Bruce. Nice job, Bruce. Let's go. You got this.
Bruce is exactly what we want in this club, man. Bruce has a whole club outside of the club called the Yakuza, where those guys go out and fish and teach each other stuff and hang out at the beach and all kinds of stuff.
Remember that one time we all piled into Bruce's minivan? That was awesome.
The pickle run.
The pickle run, yeah.
Pickle run. What's up, Bruce?
So cool.
He never gets to watch live because I think he's always working. But
okay.
We know you're watching, Bruce.
Everybody say what up to Bruce in the chat so we can read it.
Okay, top 4. One of our sponsors, super happy this guy's in here. Super competitive. Came down to me versus him in the playoffs last year for championship. And that was 73 inches even. That is Chad. What's up, Chad? That's a huge score. Ooh, normally that would win it.
Nice job, Chad.
This is Chad. And if you have not heard your name, guess what, Roman? You're in the top 3.
Or you didn't sign up. Oh, that's good.
Okay. We have a tie for second place.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go for it.
We have a tie for
what?
second place. I know.
Oh,
We have
okay.
Masters Division tie.
Okay, explain what happens when you have a tie during the regular season.
Nothing, because it's your combined scores. So I mean,
Okay.
you want to try to stay in the top 8, top 6.
But there's no
try to be-
tiebreakers. You just both get second.
There is, if we're in a playoff position, there is a tiebreaker. It's biggest fish.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So at this point, though, we're just adding up our scores throughout all 8 rounds, and then we eliminate the worst. So
Right.
If you get first place, you do get an award. If you win first place in any of the divisions, you do get an award at the end. So you do get an award for first place. And another thing I wanted to mention too is
Salty.
there's a thing called Angler of the Year,
Yep.
and that is the person that is the #1 seed of each division, and they get a plaque that says Angler of the Year because they had the highest score and they were the #1 seed. So the Angler of the Year is a big award. Try to win that. That's almost as good as winning the championship to me. The Angler of the Year, because you've worked the whole year to earn that thing. You've had the longest length throughout the year. So Angler of the Year, that's a really hard thing to win. So shoot for that too. Okay, tied for second place. Chad, you're gonna hate this number, by the way. 73.25. Chad got 73.
Oh,
Almost
quarter
a
inch.
3-way tie for a second. 73.25. We've got Dino Jig Pow.
Let's go, Dino. What up? What place is that?
Tied for second.
Time for second. Okay, cool. Real quick, since we just mentioned Dino, make sure you go follow Jig Pow on YouTube. He has a fishing YouTube channel. Awesome dude. Go check his channel out if you haven't already. Most of you should already.
Yeah. Get good information from him. Tied him with second place would be me. Brian likes to fish.
What?
73.25. What's up, Dino?
Let's go.
Second place.
Yeah, that's a big bag.
It was a big bag.
Salty's saying that's a big bag. She said these scores, and it's still January, right? I know.
I know. It's crazy. All right. This guy who's been smiling since I saw him on Saturday. Hands shaking, going to monster trucks, having the weekend of his life. This guy right here, you did it, man. 75.75 inches. Holy smokes. And that is the one and only Salty Dangler.
Let's jump, Salty. Way to go. Salty.
My boy. What's up, Salty?
What was the bag size?
Dude, 75.75. Woo! And it doesn't hurt that he had a kicker 18
Holy.
fish. He had a kicker 18. I mean, yay, Salty. Congratulations. You earned that. Salty Dangler is one of the anglers I know that fishes hard. He's a master of his craft.
That's awesome.
I don't know how to talk him up. He's my SPS partner.
Yeah, that's an awesome bag, Salty. Jeez. So it wasn't just like one lucky kicker. It was like you grinded it out to just keep upgrading. That's awesome. So what was his average?
That's a 75 is a 15-inch average.
It's crazy.
So 75 is 15-inch average. So just over 15-inch average. I mean, the 18 kicker helped. All right, so let's move on here, guys. Congratulations to all those. Next step, we're going to move. I'm going to go to my screen share, guys.
All right, give me a second.
What time we at? 8:30. Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Hey, this is
Hang
awesome.
out, guys. Don't bail out if you heard your results. We're going to do PB shout-outs right now. And
Everybody's saying this is the best part of the show, besides the scores, is PB shout-outs. If you want to be featured in PB shout-outs next week, send us your photo along with a little brief story of what the situation is. It could be your best fish. It could be just a good outing you had with a couple of friends you haven't fished with in a while, or it could be the same friends you fish with all the time. We want fun stories to share that fishing stoke with the community. So send that. We'll give you a shout-out. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. I'm going to do the split screen with you so you can do air guitar. Brian, ready?
We've seen you out on the water. They say you fishing harder. I guess we'll find out this week on our PB Shout Out!
Yeah, let's go. If you don't know who that is, that's Cal up front, double fisting. He is a PB Shoutouts poster boy. All right, Roman already told you how to get on PB Shoutouts. Send them to me on Discord or Instagram. Brian likes to fish. All right, first up, bam, this is what I like to see, guys.
Oh, nice, dude.
This is Matthew and Otto out there on looks like a PA-14 to me. That sits too, I guess. And that is Bass Turd, TURD, in Discord and in our, I guess that's in our Discord. That is a screen name, but that is Matthew and Otto. This is my first year fishing in Spotty Bowl. Sorry. My 9-year-old heard me talking about fishing and wanted to go. He got up at 5:30 a.m. with no problem. Awesome job. Otto caught his first fish. Let's scroll down through some of these pictures. Bam, there he is. What's up,
Stoked.
Otto? Otto caught the first fish before I hooked them and reeled them in. That's awesome.
That's
showing
awesome.
up your dad.
So
Today was the first unassisted fish he caught. There's where it starts. Otto. Welcome to the club.
That's cool.
He was so
cool.
happy and proud of himself. He caught a couple seaweed fish earlier in the day. We all forgot those.
That's cool.
I was happy he was able to get a fish. He caught the Spotty on, guess what, Roman? A yellow gulp mullet with a drop shot.
Perfect.
Rig. That, to me, if you want to catch a fish and you're having a bad day, you drop that thing down and you're gonna get bit. The gulp mullet. We were about 40 feet deep of water, with the water and the drag on the lighter side. He was working up a sweat, reeling in that fish, fishing off his
So
PA-14. He says, I gotta love the room in the back of the PA-14. So I'm gonna show a few more pictures. That's right. Seats 2. Look at that. Good job, Otto. Congratulations. There's a happy dad right there, too. That's exactly what I want to see, guys. Thanks for sending these into PB Shoutouts. There's dad catching another Spotty right there.
It's so
Bam.
cool.
Then next up, we got this guy. This is Adrian. If you don't know, geez, look at the size of that sculpin.
Nice.
Don't get that thing too close to your face. I'm always afraid of those fish flopping around, especially on a kayak, Those things will sting you. That's Dirty Deeds, Adrian. Dirty Deeds 19, Adrian. He was going after Spotties. He fought this. He cooked into it. He said it sort of felt like he was catching a Spotty, fishing off his kayak with 12-pound fluoro leader and a spinning reel setup. He caught this baby on a sardine.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, on a sardine green silver hookup bait, 5/8, working by a set of lobster traps across from Shelter Island Point.
Very cool.
He says he kept it, but he hasn't ate it yet. But he's looking forward to cooking that baby up.
Nice.
Yeah, but those are good tacos right there. What's that about? You think that's 4 taco fish?
Yeah, about
4 tacos. So good job. Nice fish. I think that's his PB sculpin too.
Oh, very cool.
This guy. Do you know who that is? Oh my gosh. This guy right here. You're at the wrong beach, I think, though. You hanging out with Peter. Look at the size of that fish. That's Mr. Majors. Michael, what's up, Mr. Majors?
I was like, what's up with the fish's fins? But it's the wrinkles in his shirt that are right there. It makes it look like the fins are sticking out like a rooster fish.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's awesome. Very
Dude, that
cool.
is a huge fish right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's if you don't know who that is Mr. Majors, Michael,
Let's go.
18-inch calico from the surf.
Dang.
That's a big calico in Del Mar. He was fishing the Saltus 2500 reel, 9-foot die with Saltus West Coast surf rod, caught on a Lucky Craft 110. Of course it was. Great fight. Took a long run initially and scraped the whole way in.
Wow.
It was out pretty deep. Those big bodied calicos can get down, he says. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Right, yeah. My biggest bass of any variety from catching from shore. It was so rad. From the surf even makes it better. That's right, man. That's a hard catch. I don't. Have you seen a Spotty that big from shore?
No.
Not in a long time. Maybe Coach, but good job, Mr. Majors.
That's so cool.
He says this is about 2 months ago. So good job. Let me show you
Oh,
that.
dude, that's 2 months. That's super cold.
I know, and he's out there wading. I see he's all looks like he's about waist deep too. Ooh.
It's like middle of summer, dude. It's even cloudy too.
He's walking around with his hog trough too. So there you go, Mr. Majors.
like it.
Next up, look at this.
Holy
sucker. I told you
smokes!
about this guy. So if you don't know who that is Mel. Mel, I think, is currently holding the longest side pot for halibut too. So are you, Mel? Are you some kind of halibut whisperer or something?
That's awesome.
Some kinda there.
We need to go fish. Leonard and I need to go fish them so Leonard could get his legal for the year. Well, it actually hasn't had a legal yet, so that's the quest for Leonard this year is to get that legal halibut. So
that's what Mel's got it down, man. He's
Dude.
got some. Look at the size of this sucker. Okay, so I read about this. He caught it on the edge of the channel. He gave me a free ride across the bay. I bet he did. At first, I thought it was a stingray.
Oh wow.
But I prepared my net. I didn't have a gaff after a few minutes. I looked at it for the first time and said, the net will not do the job. I've been in that situation. Sometimes that fish will, there's no way you're getting that thing in a kayak net unless you got some kind of mambo kayak.
Look how big that tail is, dude. Look, his hand can't even grip around the whole tail. So I have a question here from D. Gomez. Do the scores get posted? I never heard my name. What's your first name, D. Gomez? What division were you in?
Yeah, type in your division and your name, and I'll
We'll
look it up
double check.
for you at the end of PB shoutouts.
Yep.
But yes, they do. As soon as the show is over, all the scores will be posted in Discord. They'll be posted immediately after the show. So if you did not hear your score, Eric will post these in Discord right after. So, all right, back to this halibut. After 5 minutes of running down a couple times, there was no other option than reach in there and grab it with your hand. Bam, there he goes. So he reached in there, pulled that sucker out of his hand.
Holy smokes.
He caught it on a Shimano rod, or I'm sorry, he caught it on a Cast King Sharky 3. That's a coach reel right there.
Nice.
On a Shimano rod with 20-pound test, 25-pound leader. He caught it on a hookup bait, green sardine, and he says that thing is 41 inches long, approximately 25 pounds. No, it has to be more than that. 25 pounds. There's a bait he caught it on, guys. If you're looking, that thing obviously slays halibuts.
Bend out the hook a little bit.
Picture of it. That must be him pulling it out of the water.
That is awesome.
Wrestling that baby.
Sheesh.
Okay, then he sent me another one. This is his daughter, Bianca. My daughter, Bianca, her favorite fish to eat is halibut.
Heck yeah.
And she caught her PB halibut, which is this guy's pulling it in on the net. High five and dad right there. Bam. There you go, Bianca.
Oh,
what's up?
very cool.
Halibut. Congratulations. And that's her favorite fish to eat. And guess what? Bam. There she is.
Ooh, perfect.
Just there it is in the taco.
Oh, nice.
Bianca. That looks awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
There, look at that taco. That is perfect.
Yeah.
I'd at a restaurant right there. Good job, guys. That is huge halibut. Next up, losing my voice here, Roman. Next up, this guy.
Let's go.
This guy right here. Look at that smile. Okay, I want to read it, but then I'm going to talk about it because I just happen to be around him when this happened. Salty Dangler. If you don't know who that is, that's Dan Mason. That is Salty Dangler right there. This is a club record, MMFC record. We've been keeping track of fish for probably 2 years, and this is our club record. That is an 18-inch spotty. Never seen one of those before. That's a unicorn, Roman. That fish comes around not very often. If you think about, we've had 3 spotty bowl. We're on our 3rd season spotty bowl. Biggest fish caught so far is a 17.25 up into this point. So we've probably caught thousands of fish, right? All these spotty bowl anglers, the best anglers too, catching spotties, both bays. And this is the biggest fish to date. So this is something to enjoy, Salty. This is an amazing fish. It's going to take a long time for the club to beat that one. I'm super proud of you for this. He caught this on my reel of choice, which I think we should make this our club official club reel at this point. And that is a Shimano SLX.
Pay up, Shimano. Send us 100 reels.
Shimano. He's going to give you some info.
Some juicy bits. Here we go. Take your notepads out.
He caught it on a Shimano SLX, and he was using a Major Craft MS1 7-foot medium rod, 12-pound fluoro, 20-pound braid, and he caught it. Get ready. On a Damiki axe blade.
Interesting.
I know.
Cool.
That's amazing.
On the retrieve or on the drop?
Here comes a location. Are you ready?
Wait, on the retrieve or the drop, Salty?
Whatever. I got that in here.
Go ahead.
The location is San Diego Bay. All right. Caught on the retrieve after a short pause.
Nice.
So on the retrieve, he got it. Okay, here's the description. I pulled my kayak around, took drag on a button-down SLX. Thought it was a sand bass because it was rolling around while I was bringing it up. Got it up into the net and yelled out, Brian! Okay, let me describe that yell. I'm fishing quite a ways away from him. We're out, and I hear somebody screaming. And if you've ever watched The Simpsons and you've heard Ned Flanders scream, I'm looking around for Ned Flanders. I'm like, what is that? I didn't see anybody. And then I see a kayaker coming around the corner there, and I hear somebody screaming my name again, and there he was. Then he yelled out Brian, and he was close. Glad I had somebody around to share the excitement with. My hands were shaking because of all of it. Yeah, he was in quite a stir, let's just say. And he should be. That fish is to be celebrated. Salty was shaking, having problems measuring it, making sure we weren't dumping it over.
Oh my gosh.
And in the meantime, he forgot to get the code and the weight. But Salty, that was an awesome moment. I'm so glad I was there to enjoy that with you. We all search and search, and then when it finally happens, it's just surreal. This was the best way to start a new fishing season, but this is only the start, he says. Well, congratulations. I'm going to show a little bit more pictures there. There it is on the scale. So it's an official 3.17. That is our first 3-pounder in our club since we've been keeping track for 2 years. So that's our first 3-pounder. Finally, somebody had to do it. I knew somebody would. So congratulations, Salty. Welcome to the 3-pound club. That's amazing. And 18-inch, that is a club record. So jeez. I don't know what else to say about that, but it's amazing. And our last segment of the night, here we go. Do we have music for this yet?
I don't know, but I think I want to do the splash sound effect.
Get ready for... Hold on a second here. Okay, there we go.
Get ready for... Oh, hold on.
Get ready for...
Spotty Bowl Biggins.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, we'll put it together.
Production value. There we go.
Sound in the city. Hook us up.
And we need the Spotty Bowl Biggins
sound fishing
intro. Okay, so if you guys participated in session 1 and you caught a 15-inch or bigger fish, we're going to show those off. All the 15-plus fishes that were caught in the first session here, it'll automatically go in. You don't have to submit it. I'll find it and put it on here. Luke Heyman, what's up? 15.75. Look at that beast. And this, Luke, I think if you would have taken this tail and pushed it to here, you probably would have had a 16.
Yeah.
So you got that. We want to see that fanned out, but Luke, I think you might have been able to squeeze a 16 out of that.
Yeah.
Next time, Luke, I think this is his first year in Spotty Bowl. Try manipulating that tip of that tail so you can get an extra quarter inch. Quarter inch definitely makes a difference. So good job, Luke. Welcome to Spotty Bowl Biggins.
Very nice.
Next up, we got fishing with Quentin.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't know why that was hard to get out. Miller, 15-inch even. Another great picture. And look, he's got even like a little custom little.
Oh, I like it. Like
Yak Ninja
card.
Yeah, yep. Ninja little card right there.
Very
That's
cool.
Custom, dude. Got his code in there. Great picture. Mouth shut. Tail even. See, he's got his tail pointing out there. 15 even. Good job. Then we got this guy, the winner of the pro division, and that is Charlie, Project Man, 15.75. That is a big fish right there. Man, that's on the Eric must have zoomed in on that because look how close that is to 16. That's a good fish right there.
Yeah.
Good job. It's tied for second place in Masters Division. Jig Pow. Dino, what's up?
Fish, dude.
Also a Yak Ninja pulling a 15.25. Nice fish. What is this though in the corner here? Is he like taunting us?
Oh, banana. Banana peel.
So he does not believe. Oh, you know what? You know what else too? As soon as Salty caught that 18, he reached into that Hobie compartment and he pulled out a banana too. So maybe.
Dang.
What? Salty had a banana. Dino had a banana. I don't know. Is that myth busted
We're
now?
bringing bananas back.
We're all gonna be carrying bananas. So big fish with banana. That should be bonus. Chad, hookup baits. There you go. 15-inch fish. That's an awesome fish right there. Bam. He's got his hookup bait in there. See, he's got that little tail wisp. Right? He's got the longest tail wisp in the world on that, but it's the tip of the wisp.
That counts.
It's got like a 1-inch wisp. I need to find a 17-inch fish with a wisp like that. All right. Good job, Chad. shredding it up out there. Me and Chad are competing for fishiest hand, and Eric.
Nice.
20 fish 7. Frank, 15. You got 2 of them.
Oh, wow, very nice.
15.25 and 15 even. Nice pictures right there. That's what we're looking for, guys. This guy, Brian likes to fish, pulled in the triple.
Oof.
One of these was from shore, 16-inch, and these 2 were from my boat.
Triple
See what I
biggins.
mean? Fishiest hand. No comment. So triple 15 biggins there, and then
Total recall.
then this guy, come on, man. Salty Dangler not only got a 18-inch fish, but pulled in a 15.5, which put him first place in the Masters division. Good job,
Very nice.
Salty. And that is it for PB shoutouts. I'm going to exit my screen share, Roman, here.
Very cool. Round of applause all around. Let's see. Gotta change this here. Bam. For PB shoutouts. Thanks for sending in your PB shoutout photos, guys. Amazing. Very cool. I love the halibut fishing and catching and cooking. That's amazing. I love to see that kind of stuff.
Father-son out there. That was awesome, too. Otto, congratulations on your first fish, by the way. The
Very
gulp.
cool.
I think that's what most of us got our first fish on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Roman.
Yes.
So I will see you guys out on the water. I'm going to exit the show now because I'm losing my voice. But first of all, thank you, Judge. I know it was me and Judge were up till like 11 p.m. last night trying to sort all this out, putting together all this stuff. So Judge, Ramona Automotive, thank you. Thank you to our sponsor, Submission Fishing Co., Cool Baits, Chad at Hookup Baits. Thank you all for sponsoring our event. We really do appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for participating in it. I had a great time. Make sure you guys not only fish a tournament, but also have a fun time. That's what it's all about. And when you get out there and you see somebody else in a kayak or a boat, give them a wave. Say, hey, what's up? You know, we're not all strangers out on the water. So this weekend, I'll be out there snagging grass, catching bass. I'm out of here, Roman. Later.
Have a good one, Brian. We'll take Brian out with a round of applause from the live studio audience. Let's go. All right, guys, real quick. Remember, this Saturday, we're going to be doing outing as a group, Mad Max Fishing Club. You don't have to be in the Mad Max Fishing Club to go with us. You can use it as a way to see what the club is like and what fishing with us is like. And if you want to basically be part of the group. So come out, hang out, it's going to be a kayak fishing outing. We're meeting at the end of Farragut Street by the Liberty Station Park. And I'll have full details in the club outings section of our Discord server. If you don't know what our Discord server is, type in !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link, which is a special invite, which is the only way you can get into the Discord server for the club. Okay. Once you're in there, you'll set up your username and everything and just say hi. Everybody will welcome you to the group, and you'll get to see everything we've been up to and all the things we have upcoming, including the trip to Rancho Leonero in September. You can get ready for that. If you have any questions, put it in there. It's all welcome content. It's all welcomed conversations to have. Gear questions, kayak questions, fishing questions, technique questions, all that is fair game. So we'll see you in there, and we'll be back here on Wednesday for Fish Hour with Roman and Brian, and we will have Brian share with us his secrets of fishing Mission Bay in the winter. So if you're having difficulty catching fish in the winter, now's the time. Come back here on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a good show. I think I'm going to learn something from that show too. So I'll give the tips that I have, and Brian will give the tips that he has. And if you have anything we missed in the chat, always feel free to share that with us, and we'll all become better anglers because of it. So once again, thank you for joining us today on the special episode of Fish Hour to do the Spotty Bowl results. If you haven't signed up and you're fishing the LAOC region, go sign up, spottybowl.com. We'll take it to the link, and at that link, you'll see San Diego and LAOC regions. Click on the LAOC region. You'll see the rules. You'll see the maps and the dates. And if it works for you and you want to participate, fill out the form, sign up, do the PayPal thing, and we'll be good to go. Eric will get you set up on the appropriate Discord server for Spotty Bowl SD or Spotty Bowl LAOC, and this will be awesome. If you feel like don't think it's too late for you now, there's always side pots to win and fish for. And also, if you want to do the regular season, even if you want to do San Diego, you're still good because you have this week that you missed can count as your mulligan. So you still have a whole 6 sessions to fish, and you can be competitive still. So if you're thinking about it, you see the results, you see how awesome it is, how fun it is, jump in. Now's the time. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys again on Wednesday, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for being such an awesome community. I'm gonna do some quick shout outs on the way out. Shout out to Captain Dan, shout out to Michael Solorzano, shout out to Roy, Zach Riggs, the judge, Salty Dangler, and Leonard for helping me mod today. All right, guys, you have a good night. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Woo! All right, very cool. Ah, that was cool. There's so many people.